This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on The South Today, living together comes one step closer, with co-housing making significant gains. 50 brave souls make the journey from Auckland to Queenstown with only $10 in their pockets. Let's see how they got on. And 5 eyes in the sky, and now another eye on bikes. DCC parking officers get body cameras. Kia ora, good evening with The South Today, I'm Craig Story. The Dunedin co-housing project has been many years in the making. The share housing, which includes communal facilities like kitchens and offices, well, it hasn't yet begun, but there's big news from the High Street-based project.
Just last year, it seemed as if the vision to turn the old High Street school into a co-housing development was a distant dream. But as of today, only 4 of the 22 units are left unsold. The Puracellis are a family involved in the development's construction and design, and they are also moving in.
Well, it will be a really different experience because living with other people, but yeah, I'm not quite sure how it will feel.
I think on top of there I'm going to live, I think, or underneath there.
Do you think you might live on the top floor, do you?
I want to.
You want to. The site takes up almost one city block, bounded by High Street, Alva Street, Montpellier Street and the Dunedin town belt. The whole of the former school building itself will be repurposed to include 3 residential units and common areas for cooking, dining and recreation. The co-housing group purchased the building from Ngāi Tahu in 2013. Maya and Camilla were both born in New Zealand, but their parents are originally from Argentina, where communal living is more common.
The fact that we're going to share and we're planning this together and developing it together is really appealing to us, and it's always what we wanted to do. Yeah.
The family first found out about the co-housing development from their friends.
And then, yeah, the project basically started from there in the Mornington area. So, not because of this side, but in Mornington there were a few meetings, people that we knew told us, and it's word of mouth type of thing. And then that was the kind of project we always interested, even at university with my wife.
Rooms in the former school are presently used as a meeting area and office, with one part being privately let. The units are priced from $550,000 and the whole project is expected to be completed in the next 2 years. Roselle Labone, The South Today.
An Invercargill park with an uncertain future will keep its reserve status. The Invercargill City Council's Teviot Street Reserve has been mostly unused for years. That led the council to consider removing the park's reserve status, opening the possibility of the land being sold or used for something else. However, after hearing public submissions at last night's Finance and Policies Committee meeting, the council decided to keep the reserve status as it is. Parks and Reserves Manager Robin Pagan says the decision shows that the public submission process actually works. 50 hitchhikers set off from Auckland on Wednesday to raise money for Cure Kids health research. Teams of 2 had only $10 in their pockets to last them 3 whole days. They arrived in Queenstown on Saturday, having raised $277,000 for the cause.
Emotional families and friends cheered as the 50 hitchhikers in teams of 2 arrived at Queenstown's wharf on Saturday morning. Soaking wet, they hugged and kissed their loved ones. Hello! You alright? The teams had spent 3 days racing from Auckland to Queenstown with just $10 spending money. They relied on the generosity of New Zealanders to provide transport, food and donations to Cure Kids for child health research.
Phenomenal. Oh my gosh.
We just can't believe that we've spent 3 days doing all these amazing challenges, coming all the way from the top of this North Island all the way to, wearing these outfits the whole way.
And it was Cure Kids CEO Francis Bean's first time taking part.
It was just an incredible experience.
She said hitchhiking her way to Queenstown was a bit of a challenge. The event is one of Q Kids' most significant fundraisers and is held every 2 years. Each team has to raise $10,000 before the challenge begins. Just over $277,000 was raised to help fundraise significant child health research projects.
Well, this year we've got a big focus on children who have a illness as a result of social gradient. So things like mental health, where their upbringing's challenging.
She says the launch of the Ministry for Vulnerable Children on Saturday is significant. Q Kids is the biggest funder for child health research outside the government. Mina Anso, The South Today.
Good buggers. The Clutha district went quiet yesterday as it mourned the loss of two of its young people. 30-year-old Thomas Evans and 26-year-old Jenna Craig were killed in a microlight crash near Kaka Point on Sunday. Mr Evans was a farmer and Ms Craig worked as a sales rep for FarmSource. The families of Mr Evans and Ms Craig requested privacy yesterday, while Ms Craig's colleagues were asked not to talk to the media. You have our deepest condolences. Well, as of today, Dunedin City Council's parking wardens will be equipped with body cameras. Historically, parking wardens have received verbal and occasional physical abuse. However, the council hopes this high-tech solution will help a little.
Incident prevention and increasing staff safety are the main reasons some DCC staff will be wearing body cameras on the job. Bevan Mears is a long-serving parking officer who says people regularly take verbal potshots at him and his colleagues.
Verbal abuse is very common. You can just get someone just driving past, calling names or saying get a real job, stuff like that. Physical abuse, over my nearly 12 years, I've only really had the one physical abuse.
DCC Parking Services team leader Peter Hanlon says purchasing 10 of the $1,500 cameras for staff is all about safety for both parking officers and, in some cases, animal services.
9 are for parking services and we have 1 available for the animal services team, for the on-call officer at night, and when we're dealing with people that we've had previous incidents with. So it's a preventative tool, really.
Hanlon says staff went through extensive training on how and when to use the cameras, which have a clever feature. That means if a situation is going poorly, the images can be recorded even before the record button has been pressed.
The camera's constantly recording information. That information isn't being stored, it sort of runs through the process and drops off. And if the officer decides that he needs to record an incident, and as soon as he presses the record button, the 30 seconds prior to him pressing that button is already recorded. So you get the build up to the incident, which is helpful for us.
He says recording incidents can be a two-way street. If a member of the public asks an officer to record a situation, the officer will be obliged to record on their behalf. Hanlon says his staff are fully engaged with the idea of wearing body cameras and are looking forward to using them out on the street. Harold Baser, The South Today.
So behave yourselves. Still to come on The South Today, unpredictable outcomes for an earthquake artist and a Central Otago camera contest attracts international entries.
Arrow International knows what the essential ingredient is for accomplishing great projects, working with great people. 30 years on and 3,000 projects later, with 10 offices and 400 staff nationwide, a company who values partnerships with their clients and carries a strong reputation for passion, integrity and the love of a challenge, excelling in the construction industry and helping to create, with our partners, more iconic New Zealand buildings.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
They say the grass is always greener, but not if you have Ready Lawn. Call Ready Lawn today and make them green with envy.
Loss of collagen is the reason for those fine lines and wrinkles. Silberhorn's Collagen Plus naturally supports your collagen levels, giving you younger, firmer looking skin, healthier, shinier hair and stronger nails. Joints, tendons, ligaments and cartilage all benefit from healthy collagen levels, the very foundation of structural health. Support collagen levels naturally with Collagen Plus by Silberhorn. Be quick, buy one now and get a second pack half price. Call now 0800 502 402.
From rare to the recent, visit the legendary Hard to Find for your quality second-hand books, with the largest stock in New Zealand and a friendly book-loving atmosphere. For good prices, buying or selling, come visit 20 Dowling Street.
Grandad loved his family and surfing, in that order. He taught me to surf, and we spent a lot of time in the water together over the years. When he died, I strapped the camera to the nose of his old board and filmed the paddle out at St. Clair. Gillian's played the video on the big screen at his funeral. Grandad would have loved having everyone come out one last surf with him.
Gillian's Funeral Services, helping families celebrate the lives of their loved ones for generations. Gillians.co.nz.
Garrador Dunedin, delivering quality stylish garage doors in Dunedin for over 15 years. New doors, replacement doors, repairs and maintenance are all part of Garrador's quality service. Garrador Dunedin offers a full range of modern quality doors to suit any home. Come visit the team at 553 Kaikoura Valley Road. Visit www.garrador.co.nz or call us on 488 5676.
Active Furnishers Limited, home of quality service with superior product and an in-house design team who are always happy to advise and create an imaginative solution for you. Active Furnishers Limited, part of Dunedin's design history. For over 35 years, Roslyn Mowers and Heating have been selling and servicing outdoor power equipment and are well established in home heating, installing wood fires. Call in and meet the friendly team. Roslyn Mowers and Heating, 150 Kaikoura Valley Road.
Here is this week's Mole Map UV report. Did you know New Zealanders have the highest incidence rate of melanoma in the world?
If you've ever been on a sunbed or been badly sunburnt, what are the chances you could have melanoma? Remove the doubt. Get a mole map.
Saturday night is now 3 hours of Hollywood movies. Tune in for the hijinks of Laurel and Hardy or the smooth moves of Fred Astaire.
Sprindale. Ah, they've become very good friends.
Saturday nights, 7 till 10. Welcome to Back to the South today. A new artistic creation named Fluidity is coming to Timaru art lovers over the next 2 months. The Timaru-based artist Jane Powell has created 13 works inspired by the recent Kaikoura earthquakes that hit North Canterbury late last year.
Using the inspiration of the unpredictability of nature, Mrs. Powell used pouring medium which is mixed with fluid acrylics and inks. She chose the medium because it also has an inherent unpredictability in the way it flowed across the canvas.
I've just used pouring medium, which is a type of resin, and I've also, with that, I've used liquid acrylics, which I've just poured in straight lines directly onto the board. And you can see the way that on its own it's just moved and dispersed across their board.
She says she tried to use the ocean in her work as a metaphor for life, and the medium allowed her to show movement in the art.
Basically, it just shows this unpredictability of the material, which I find quite fascinating, and the way the material breaks up and just pushes, the different mediums push each other around on the board.
She has been perfecting her artistic skills over the past years and started using the pouring medium at the ARA Institute of Canterbury, where she has studied. Fluidity will be on exhibition from April 14th to May 21st. Siobhan Watson, The South Today.
A Queenstown company that put up a $200,000 camera system as a prize in a filmmaking competition has been flooded with entries from all around the world. Shotover Camera Systems offered its G1 Shotover camera system, similar to those it is used in big budget movies. Mina Amso took a look down the lens today.
Shotover Camera Systems Chief Executive Brad Herndell says entries for its film competition came from left, right and centre. Hundreds of applicants from Germany to South Africa and from everyone from film students to established filmmakers.
We were looking for just some cool different ways to interact with our customers and the community that we have. It's like a whole, I guess, a new group of users this product represents. So before we had full-size helicopter systems. So we're looking for something cool that was interesting and where we could get something, I guess, that really captured people's imagination. The hits on the viewing of those has been exceptional, and also the social media that's resulted in people promoting themselves, trying to get people to their friends, family, to vote for them.
A local Queenstown-based cinematographer took a shot at winning the top prize. But despite pictures like these, we learned today he was out of the running. Despite not making the final 15, Rafael says he's passionate about his project, especially getting the chance to film his very own 1969 Lotus Elan car.
I film car commercials for a living, and basically thought what a great idea to do a little car commercial for a car that's not for sale, literally. So it was just an opportunity to shoot some really great shots with some friends, really small crew, ridiculously small crew. And it was just something fun to do, and basically prove to myself that you can just do it without the toys, or a few toys.
The G1 camera system gives filmmakers a whole lot of stability filming from a moving platform, including a car, a train or a drone. Shotover Camera Systems makes stabilized camera heads, and they have done all sorts of movies like Transformers. The grand prize winner will be selected by a panel of industry influencers at an annual trade show produced by the National Association of Broadcasters late April. Mina Amso, The South Today.
After the break on The South Today, Punamu, Ultra Sports, the newspaper for tomorrow, and bad weather this way comes.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
Don't suffer in silence. Call Sunny Chin, Chi Master Body Technician, for structural, muscular, emotional bodywork. Phone 03 4250 606 for all your pain relief.
Ecro-Tech Limited have been supplying beekeeping equipment and honey products in New Zealand for over 100 years. A specialist manufacturer of hiveware and plastic products for the beekeeping industry. They are the leading supplier of beekeeping equipment nationwide. For all your beekeeping needs, visit ecrotech.co.nz or call 0800 117766.
Get finance and get on the road. Talk to MTF today.
Bring some more joy into your world by adopting one of our adult animals at SPCA Otago. Call now on 473 8252. Please adopt a pet now. They will love you forever.
We're at 25 Moray Place at Dog with Tails Cafe and Bar. So we take coffee very seriously. We do what's called contract roasting, so we're creating our own roasting profile and then doing our own blends. We're really focusing on the craft of what we're doing. You know, we're going back, instead of going on mass-produced sort of cheap things, we're taking the time to really craft what we're making. Make it so anyone can come here and have a feed and be able to get something they're able to eat or that they want to eat as well. You're kind of getting a taste of cafes from all around the world when you come here.
The University of Otago. Usually the atmosphere is charged with the energy of student life. But this week is the week before exams.
Hey, Tane. Not now, man. I'm panicking. Come on, mate. I know just what you need. In here? No. Is this it? No. This is the place to ease your stress.
Hey, Tane. Fancy a little cuddle?
Emu oil has been used for centuries to support joint mobility and tired muscles. Also helpful for supporting healthy skin. Available as oil or in capsules. Go to www.silverhorn.co.nz to order emu oil today.
Travelling this weekend? Think slow.
Put your seatbelts on for this one and rev it up. Thursday night is Motorsport Night. Proudly brought to you by multi-award winning Garrador.
Thank you for staying with us out today. A sizable piece of punamu will be added to the foundation of the new 559 square metre ambulance station in Gore. The town considers it a sign the community is wholeheartedly behind the project. The Charlton Road station is estimated to cost just under $1.5 million by the time it's finished. St John decided to replace the building after a nationwide assessment of stations found significant deficiencies in the Gore station. A group of representatives from the Hokanui Runanga and St John recently gathered for a blessing ceremony. Punamu artist Gavin Thompson of Waikaka gifted the punamu. The piece was added in the foundation. Mr Thompson described the addition of the punamu as providing a form of good energy, and good luck to all involved. The surfing element of the Ultimate Waterman competition finished today. 8 competitors, including Daniel Kariopa of Raglan, are vying to become the world's best all-round waterman. The competition entrance abilities in shortboard, longboard, stand-up paddleboarding and big wave paddle-in surfing, as well as underwater strength running and swimming and endurance and stand-up paddleboarding, prone paddleboarding and waka ama. Today's event was stand-up paddleboard surfing in Fiordland. The overall winner with the highest scores in all disciplines will be given a bucket of fish and will be announced on Sunday the 9th of April. And recapping tonight's top stories on the South Today. The Dunedin co-housing project has been many years in the making, and despite not being built yet, there's already plenty of interest in communal living. 50 hitchhikers set off from Auckland on Wednesday to raise money for Cure Kids. They arrived in Queenstown, having raised $277,000 for the cause. And some DCC staff will be wearing body cameras in an attempt to increase staff safety as parking wardens receive more verbal and physical abuse. Turn our attentions now to tomorrow's Otago Daily Times. Dave Cannon, how are you, sir?
Good, Craig. How do you go on the paddleboarding, mate?
Not a chance.
Good chance to win a bucket of fish for the Saturday.
I'd like some fish. I like fish.
Look, tomorrow's front page is a fairly sobering front page. We're focusing on the shocking start to the road toll this year.
Oh no.
In Otago and Southland. It's the worst for over 22 years, worst start to the year. 13 people have been killed on the roads, 7 in Otago, 6 in Southland. So it's pretty sobering news. And we've also talked to the mother of one of the victims as well too. But however, we've got to get the message across of trying to
because the message isn't getting through. The message is not getting through.
No,
again,
I'm afraid not.
Again.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Slightly more uplifting news. We've got an update on the interest in the Cadbury factory next door to the ODT here. There's buyers are circling, real estate agents are circling apparently, ready to make some offers on this building.
You can see the fins in the water, can't you?
I can hear the noise too, yeah. Dunedin, by the way, is the most affordable main centre in New Zealand to buy a home, so that's some good news. Don't tell the Aucklanders, right? Okay. And on the sport front, Liam Squire and Ben Smith, the All Blacks, are going to be available for the Highlanders this week against the Auckland Blues at the stadium on Saturday night. So some good news in the sports department anyway.
Very good news indeed.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you, Elbows. We'll see you again soon. All right, prepare you, because here comes the weather.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Silverhorn Sportsval.
Starting with today's southern view, taking autumnal leaves in Dunedin. Very, very pretty. That is Donovan Park in Invercargill. I have picnicked there. Don't feed the ducks. And shot over jet in Queenstown. Get yourself a teaspoon of adrenaline. Looking at the situation now, a very deep, complex and very low pressure system stalks the country, bringing rain, cold easterlies and worsening weather by Thursday. Cold sou'westers and heavy rain too, but it will mostly be gone by the arrival of Friday. To the southern outlook, all across the south, deep cloud, moderate easterlies, 12 or 13 degrees. If you're in the Catlins, it's 12, lots of rain for you there. To the central outlook, again lots of cloud, occasional late rain and moderate nor'easterlies for Alexandra, Queenstown, Taiana and Wanaka. You can expect more rain in Alexandra too. To the northern outlook, Oamaru, fresh nor'easters, rain and 13 for you. Same for Omarama, very cloudy too. Timaru, moderate nor'easters, late rain and 12 and 13 in Twizel. Cloudy, overcast no matter where you go. In Dunedin tonight, cloudy, nor'easters and 9. Wednesday, gusty easterlies, perfect drying weather until the late afternoon rain, 8 and 12. Thursday, easterlies, heavy rain near gale force winds and sou'westers, 8 and 12. It's got to improve by Friday though. And at Invercargill tonight, fine and high cloud, 8. Wednesday, lots of high cloud developing, moderate nor'easters, mostly fine though, 5 and 15. But Thursday, fresh cold sou'easters, 8 and 11. Chilly, rain easing by Friday, we hope. Right, that's it. I'm off to do my washing and buy a raincoat. I'm Craig Story. It's always been a privilege. Thank you so very much for watching The South Today. Good evening.
This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.